Greek mythology is filled with gods and heroes, but between them stand monsters. These creatures were not created only to terrify. They represented fear, punishment, chaos, temptation, and the dangers of a world without balance. Here are 12 of the most legendary monsters of Greek mythology. Medusa was once a mortal woman before being transformed into a monster whose gaze turned people to stone. Her myth reflects themes of punishment, injustice, and how fear can erase humanity. Guarding the entrance to the underworld stood Cerberus, the three-headed hound. Cerberus was not evil, but a symbol of the boundary between life and death, keeping the dead in and the living out. Hidden inside a twisting maze lived the Minotaur, born from a curse and buried shame. Half man and half beast, it represented uncontrolled desire and the danger of hiding the truth instead of confronting it. In the narrow seas waited Scylla, who devoured sailors that passed too close. She symbolized unavoidable loss and the cruelty of impossible choices. Opposite her lurked Charybdis, a monster that swallowed the sea itself. She represented natural disaster and forces beyond human control. Towering and violent, the Cyclops lived without law or civilization. The Cyclopes symbolized raw strength without wisdom or restraint. Born of fire and fury, the Chimera was a terrifying hybrid of lion, goat, and serpent. It represented chaos and unnatural imbalance brought to life. The Hydra grew stronger every time it was attacked. For each head cut off, more would grow back, symbolizing problems that multiply when faced without strategy. Flying through the skies were the Harpies, creatures of divine punishment. They stole food and peace from the guilty, representing relentless consequences. The Basilisk was said to kill with a single glance. It symbolized deadly fear and the power terror holds over the mind. Lurking along rocky shores sang the sirens, whose beautiful voices lured sailors to destruction. They represented temptation and the danger of desire overpowering reason. And finally, the most terrifying of all stood Typhon, a creature so powerful that even the gods feared him. Typhon embodied total destruction and the ultimate threat to cosmic order. Greek monsters were not simply enemies to be defeated. They were warnings about fear, excess, pride, and chaos. Heroes existed to face monsters, and monsters existed to test heroes. Each of these creatures carries a deeper legend, waiting to be told.